Hey y'all, I wanted to let you know about a movie I saw today on the Shudder network. It was really, really good. It's a movie that had been out on that network since like 2023, late 2023, and I hadn't gotten around to seeing it. But it's called HELL HOUSE LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor. That's all, its whole title. Anyway, this movie is very, very scary. I was so impressed by how scary it really was. Now, I'm a big fan of the original HELL HOUSE LLC movie. I had seen it last year at the Alamo Draft House. They have this event called Dismember the Alamo. So I saw that last year. They showed 4 movies for 8 hours. And it's like the best horror movies out there. It was like a mystery, and you didn't know which movies they were going to be. But one of them was HELL HOUSE LLC, and it just blew me away how scary it is, and especially this one clown in that movie, which you know which clown it is, right? Well, anyway, all the clowns are back, and this movie, HELL HOUSE Origins, the Carmichael Manor. It is obviously, since it's an origin, it's like a prequel to HELL HOUSE LLC, kind of. Not really though. Maybe a little bit. I think so. Well, okay, it's a semi prequel. So it takes place over 2 time zones. And so not time zones, but 2 time periods. So it shows what happened after HELL HOUSE LLC, but it also shows a little bit of what happened before that. So it's an interesting and very original idea, and it was really intriguing. And I was absolutely terrified watching this movie. It had some real great jump scares, but not just that. It had some like almost primal scares in it. It's a found footage movie, and those are my absolute favorites of horror. If I'm going to see a horror movie, I have to see a found footage. I'll watch anything else, but the great thing about found footage is that they seem so real. They're very visceral. Maybe this is real. I don't want to spoil it for you. But it did have some problems. One, I don't like when filmmakers put music in a found footage movie. It's just like ruins it. Come on. They have a camera. There's no soundtrack, So luckily there wasn't too much of that. And there was also they interspliced a lot of the footage with documentary footage. So that's a really good place, I would have said, where you should put music. For instance, they could have shown some of the scary parts with no music, right? And make them real. And then go into the documentary and say, wow, some of that footage sure was interesting, especially that one part. And then show it again, maybe in slow motion with music. That would have worked. But I get really upset when they do that. And they do it in almost all of them. Even if it's just a little hum or something, like a little scary hum, kind of ruins it for me. But I'm okay. I got over it. The movie had enough merits on its own. I read some reviews about it, and people were like, oh, I didn't like the acting. I don't know. I thought some of the acting was bad when it was just like them talking to each other and just like being nice or something. But I thought when things got real bad in the movie, that the acting was kind of spot on. I think that's how I would have reacted in a lot of the scenes if some of those things happened to me. I would have gasped. I would have been like unable to breathe. Not just like a standard scream or anything like that. It would have been really tough for me to go through some of the things that they went through in this movie. you know, and it takes place in a big manor, the Carmichael Manor. And of course, you know, I love a good mansion. I live in a place, I call this my manor house, the Quack House. And I like that my house is really big and kind of spooky, but I don't know. It sounds cool to have a haunted house, but when you see something like this Hell House LLC movie, you're like, well, maybe it's not such a cool idea, because it's pretty bad what happens there. So I don't give spoilers or anything like that, but I can say that I thought this was a very, very good movie, and just very, very scary, even terrifying. It really hit the mark. I think it's hard to get like really scary movies these days in the horror genre, and a lot of them are too comedic or too culty, or you know, they try too hard, or so bad they're good, that kind of thing. But like this one was, where some of them are too gory, you know, but this one was just really, really scary. So I highly recommend Hell House LLC Origins, The Carmichael Manor. You should check it out if you want to be scared.